Hey traders, how are we all doing? I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. For me here in Perth, it's about 9:30 at night. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the charts and show you what plays are interesting to me and that may be potential setups for this coming week. Quick risk disclaimer as well, I'm not a professional financial advisor. I'm just doing this for educational purposes. This is capturing my journey from a beginner trader to trading a small live account, which will be soon, and then realistically probably maybe November, we'll see, and then progressing to a small size live account, like a 10 grand live account. Okay guys, so we'll see how everything goes, but here it is. Now I've got the Japanese 225 against the US dollar. Now this is a futures pair, so it's not currency, but it's quite interesting, and I'm going to see how it opens up next week. So if tomorrow, if we get a little bit of drift regarding price, keeping within a tight range, a potential breakout here would be interesting. Now it's very significant. If we go to the monthly chart and take note of that red line, I mean, we're talking, we haven't seen these charts go back to 2003, so we're talking more than 14 years. And you'd imagine, a lot longer, like unless price was, near the 2000s, before then. But this is quite interesting. So very nice trend. The problem with this is it's a pretty wide spread here as well, but for the entry, so it's around 494 pips or so. So it'd be a small position because it's quite a large stop loss to entry price differential, but probably be the same as I would play it. I would play the two positions, a trailing exit and just being a little bit adventurous. Obviously these behave a little bit differently than my currency pairs, and I haven't tested this either. But let's just have a look at the USD yen and see how that sort of goes. Showing some, so it's weakening a little bit against the US dollar. I mean, the US dollar is weakening against the yen, so I don't know. We'll see how Monday goes, guys. So I never just jump into a trade first thing Monday morning, because for me that would be during the Asian session and nothing really happens. And again, it's Monday, so you'd find the characteristics of a Monday are different than a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So please be aware of that, guys. I've really noticed that Euro USD, unfortunately, it's just not playable. So nothing really of interest to me. And we can go the Kiwi. I did look at it yesterday. I've just like to revisit things, and it's just no. To me, it's either got to collapse, this week, but it's still got a lot of work to do then to really warrant, trend continuation. I mean, if we go to the daily chart, it's just not. It's just too ugly. Look, I may contemplate playing that the Japanese 225 exchange. And because this is just not, there's nothing really, I don't really like the exotic. I mean, we could go have a look at it and see. What about the pound New Zealand? Okay, well, the pound New Zealand is interesting. Maybe one to watch. Go to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, see, it's just very flat. Okay. And the Aussie dollar. I think this is similar. Yeah, it's similar to the Kiwi. So it's again going to go two ways. It's going to sort of really continue on. And if it does, it's tradable because the market psychology around 80 cents is pretty decent. So if you get a breakthrough of that resistance, and it can really spike up, a little bit. Not a great deal though, but like, I mean, here, I traded this a little while ago as well, so Another pound. I've already covered the pound. It's a daily chart. Really broke down through that trend line there. So but it just doesn't fit my system, unfortunately. So you know what? I'm going to play someone left of field. I'm just going to focus on this. That's what I'm going to do. And if it does follow the system criteria, I'm going to trade it. Let's just have a look at the other exchanges. This is peering out a little bit here. 4 hour. This is interesting as well. It's just the characteristics are a little bit different though. That's gappy. I don't really like that. This is at all-time highs as well. What I'd look for is maybe a bit of a break and then refer that to the Japanese 225. Alright. So I'm going to play cards. That's going to conclude the video. A little bit different with what I'm focusing on, but we'll see how Monday goes and then I'll update you on what I'm sort of doing. But as you can see, the major pairs I do monitor aren't really providing much interest, guys. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend and good luck for next week. Bye.